All right, welcome back to season 3 of our show, and today we're smoking up some beautiful tilapia and some filet mignon. So we're going to show you how to get all this spiced up and now into the cooker. Stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, today is surf and turf. Today we're using tilapia, and tilapia is a good fish if you don't like bones. So if you don't like bones and you don't like a really fishy, hard tasting fishy fish, this is the one for you. Very light in flavor, flaky, and we're going to show you how to smoke this up. We're also using some filet mignon. Now, in one of our videos, we did a filet mignon video where we showed you how to cold smoke this. We're going to bring you back to that moment. Roll the tape. All right, into our cold smoker. That's it. I got a nice cold smoke coming up from the bottom there. I'm going to close up. Like I said, right now it's about 43 degrees outside in South Georgia. It's a cold night out right now. You can see the frost coming out of my breath. This is all zeroed out. So right now we're cold smoking this at 40 degrees, 43 degrees actually. So this is what your basically refrigerator would be at right now. And we're going to hit this with 6 hours worth of smoke. And then we're going to take it off and show you what to do with there. So in that video, we didn't pepper these, we just salted them. Now I cooked those at high heat, they were pan fried, and what we'll do today is we're going to start off with just a little cooking spray. Now these were salted. We salted them and cold smoked them, and there was no heat in that. And that clip was just cold smoke. Now we're going to put just a touch more salt on. Just one side. Just a touch. And that's it. Just one side. And we're going to add just a little black pepper. Just a little bit. Just on one side. That's it. So we got a hint of that flavor in there. And we'll just kind of roll them around on the tray. And just rub them against each other. Just like that. Now everything is slightly salted and peppered. Onto our tilapia. So we're going to move this off to the side. Tilapia. We're going to use a little spray, cooking spray. This is going to set that tone for the smoke. Let's get them over. Both sides. And that's it. Now we're going to use 2 ingredients today. We're using cumin powder and oregano. Let's go on with the oregano. And this is a dynamite mix. So if you ever had oregano or never had oregano and cumin together, it's a great combo. A beautiful combo. It's a very good marriage of flavors. Just like that, and just a little bit of the cumin powder. Not much, just a hint of the cumin. We're hitting these with some smoke. We're smoking these at about 250 degrees, and we're going 2 hours with these, or maybe a little bit less. We're just going to check on them and see. And when they look about done, now everybody's different. I like my fish dry and flaky, but yet moist at the same time, not dried out, just dry. And dry brings flakiness. That's it to that side. We'll flip over and we'll just repeat. This fish is pretty resilient. I mean, it's almost feels like rubber to the touch. I mean, you're really not going to break this, and you can get pretty rough with it, you know, so it's not going anywhere. It's not a really gentle fish, so it makes great for smoking. So it doesn't fall apart on you when it goes onto the smoker and comes off the smoker. Just a great fish to work with. Now I don't really use these a lot because they lack flavor. And like I said, for the people that don't like fish, this is a great fish for you guys because it's not a really fishy tasting fish. So we'll finish up with the rest of that. And we're going to go in with the rest of her cumin powder. Like I said, just don't over season it. Just get it on there. At the same time, we're smoking our fillets. When the fillets are done, this is all going to be done together. That's it. Alright, so we're going to meet you out onto the cooker and show you how to get this organized. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, 250 it is. I'm just going to get these guys on. Just like that. Now I'm using this tray. I'm putting the beef on here too with these, and all the juice will drip down into that tray. So this way, if you had these on something else that didn't have this little screen in here, you might mix all of those flavors together, and you don't want fish in your beef. And that's how we're rolling with this. 250, 2.5 hours. We'll rock it at those temps and check it. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, she's holding steady at 250. Let's show you what we got. We are an hour in. And that's where we are. Doing pretty good. Now I put some more wood down the bottom here, and I'm just gonna move some of that down into my coals. As you can see, I got a nice easy fire down there. And my coals started burning out a little bit, and I just refueled them with some more wood. That's pecan wood down there. That's it. I'm going to get some more air in there, let that ignite a little bit more, and then I'm going to close it back down when she catches a little bit. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Alright, with this dish is some caramelized onions. Let's show you how to get these done. So right here we got some yellow onion. 3 of them. 3 big ones. I'm going to put these off to the side, and I'm going to show you what you're going to need. You're going to need some bacon grease. Now, whether you're cooking bacon down and just taking the grease from it, this is bacon that we cooked this morning, bacon grease. And we're going to show you how to clean the pan at the same time and caramelize these onions. So off to the cooker we go. Alright, so grease is onto the stove. Now I hit this with a number 8 on the Richter scale on the stove here. So this grease melted down in the pot. So what you want to do is bring this up in temperature. And then once you bring this up in temperature, you're going to put these onions in. All the stuff is kind of stuck to the bottom, as you can see. These are all the bits from the bacon there. So what I usually do is get these onions in early. Like that. Just so you're not creating this big scorching. So you're going to start to sweat these down. Just like that. Now onions, they got some natural acid in them. And what they're going to do already is start taking up some of that bacon bit down there. You can see the onions pulling that right up from the bottom. They're actually de-caramelizing the pan. You can see that. I don't need anything in there. Normally to get that up, you would need white wine or some kind of acid to get that up out of there. But right now I need nothing. And it's creating a lot of flavor as we do this. So we're just gonna sweat these down and get them nice and caramelized. Now I'm gonna put these on medium heat and let them just caramelize down. When we get them caramelized down, we'll meet you back here. Just put them on medium heat and just keep stirring. Just like that. We'll see you right back here. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so we're about 6 minutes in and these things are coming along great. Look at that. So right now, I'm on medium heat. We're going to drop it back to about a simmer. And what I'll do from there is I'll put the lid on and I'll let the steam knock them out the rest of the way. And that's it, they're done. Don't go anywhere. All right, our fillets are done first. Whew. And she's smoking pretty good. Now I'm gonna pull these fillets out of here because I don't want to go over on them. They're looking right. So I'm gonna get these off to the side. We're gonna let those fishy smoke just a little bit more, and then we're gonna be back to pull those, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, 2.5 hours in, we are done. Look at those. They're looking right. Now that's how you want them. I like mine, like I said, it's pretty resilient fish. I like mine nice and flaky. So that's how I want them. Just like that. Just move them around. All right, we'll meet you inside. Don't go anywhere. All right, to go along with this, we're making some saffron grits. So what you're gonna need is some butter. We'll put that in there. Chicken stock. Now it's 100% chicken stock, and we use 50% water in there. Now I'm gonna add a little salt, just a touch, not too much. We're gonna remove it from the heat, like that, let it calm down. And we're gonna get our saffron in. It's gonna give that nice yellow color and that flavor that you can only get from saffron. All right, back onto the heat we go. And this time we're gonna turn it down to medium. When it starts to come to a boil again, you're gonna add your grits. Slowly, and stir, slowly. Little by little. I kind of have my ratios down pat, but I'm just going to keep stirring and wait for it to thicken. And it's going to get there real quick. And the minute that you think you don't have enough grits, it's way too much. So just keep going, cook it down. Keep stirring and adding, stirring and adding. Don't stop stirring. They also make 5-minute grits, the instant grit, and they'll take a lot faster than this, but I don't use them because they cook too fast. I just like the original old-fashioned, and that's what we're using, old-fashioned. All right, I'm gonna add some more grits. Then it's gonna kind of tighten up on its own. All right, we're gonna get this nice and tight. We'll meet you back here. Stick around, don't go anywhere. Okay, so these tightened down a lot. And look at that. That's the consistency that you're looking for. And when you're letting them cool, they're gonna tighten up some more, so get them off early. All right, we're gonna meet you onto the table. Put this all together. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we are, season 3's chopping block. Let's take a look at what we got. So right here, we got those nice fillets. And what we'll do is we'll cut into those in 2 seconds, and let's show you that nice fish. Look at that. A beautiful smoked fish. All right, so we're gonna just grab one of these nice fillets. I'm gonna pull it off the skew here. And we're gonna plate up. Now this is why I use these nice wooden skewers. They just make everything nice and easy. Now let's show you what the inside of this looks like. Now I want a little well done on these, just because I didn't want anything running into my fish. But look at that. So nice center, but they're a little bit more well. Beautiful. We're gonna give this a little pitmaster shot there. Here we go, look at that. Wow. That's phenomenal. Those were already cold smoked. Then we hit them with 2 hours worth of smoke. Cooked them. Can't go wrong with that one. Let's plate this up. Show you what it looks like on a plate. So here's our fish. Just going to show you that. This one here, we're just going to open it up and show you that it's nice and light, flaky, and just perfect. That's the way I like it. I don't like it slimy. Can't go wrong with that. Beautiful. Let's give that a shot. Excellent. All right. Time to show you what this looks like in a meal. So the first thing we're going to do is get some grits onto our plate. Now we made these beautiful polenta grits, as you saw. And let's just get those over here. That is the consistency you're looking for. Just like that. Maybe get a little bit more onto the plate. And now we make beautiful caramelized onions. And let's get some of those onto the plate. I'll take my Tom and just get some of those in there. There we go. Let's bring that back. And right now we're going to put a nice piece of fish on top of that. Just like that. Get it on top of those nice caramelized onions. We're going to drop a little bit more of those onions in the back of that piece of fish. Just like that. And no fish is complete without just a little bit of lemon on there. All right, let's get our meat onto here. So right over here, we're gonna put that nice filet. I'll stack it like that. And we got some pickled orange peppers to go along with that. So we'll just throw a couple of those on the plate. Just like that. And there it is, a nice, simple meal. All right, we're gonna get situated and we're gonna meet you right back here. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. A beautiful surf and turf dish with saffron grits, caramelized onion. We're going to leave a link in the description to that cold smoked filet. This way you get to see that being done. We're also going to leave a link for those pickled peppers as well too, so you can see those being done. Thank you. We enjoyed having you. Until next time. Gotta get that little Pitmaster taste there.